Hello. So today the news media is all excited because we are now 100 days away from the election. And of course they've been talking about it since the end of the last election. So I just wanted to make a very short video to point out how Project 2045 will change how we experience our elections. So right now, the Republican convention was just recent, and so the Republicans have come out with a list of their policies, and ex-President Trump has come out with many of his policies, which he tends to put in when he's speaking to different people. And soon enough, the Democratic convention will happen, and then we'll be sure about who is going to be the candidate, and also they will put across their agenda. And then, of course, on top of that, Project 2025 has its own agenda too, which I strongly suspect has been somewhat watered down when it comes to the Republican agenda, because I think they actually do want to go along with a lot of what Project 2025 is saying. So what will be different is that, and it probably will take about 20 years before we really get to this point, but what will be different is that we will have talked everything out in advance. Any conflict that occurs will be amongst us. And by the time we get to the elections, we should have some very clear idea of what we actually want to happen in the country. So then, instead of voting because you're afraid of what the other side is going to impose on you, which seems to be probably the main motivation for voting these days. Instead of that, you're going to be voting for who you think can best turn your vision into a set of policies. And it won't be like so divisive by any means, because we will have understood by then that we need both Republican and Democrat, and maybe other approaches, because their ideas are by no means, the whole thing. I mean, even like with Democrats, you have progressives and middle of the road. With Republicans, you've got MAGA people, and you've got sort of more traditional Republicans. So they can contribute something different, right? So it's a problem right now because each side is going to try to impose their values and their policies on the country. So Project 2045 is giving us a way that we can talk things out, we can go through all the conflicts, and we can come to some agreement. So we will be, instead of electing a president who is going to control us and have a huge influence on us, then we will be electing the person who we think can best take our values and transform the country in the way that we want to see it occur. So it's different. Okay, thank you.